Hey guys, Showy here playing more Danganronpa. So we are ready to start the investigation of poor Shihiro, who's dead on the background here. So let's try it. Let's look at the blood. There's some fresh blood stain on the carpet. It might have been a splatter with blood during the murder. Indeed. What about the letters? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. How convenient. What's the meaning of it behind it? They're trying to make it seem like the bloodlust guy, serial murderer, made it. Let's examine the body now. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Shihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. No, that's what they want you to think. It's of course not Genocide Jack. Or maybe Chihiro was Genocide Jack. But well,
What?
but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Am I not done? Oh, there's blood on the thing. The puzzle got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. What do I do now? I will ask Kyoko, because she's very insightful always. She took her time examining Shikihiro's corpse. She poked and probed, going over every inch of lifeless body. Kyoko is a very impressive woman. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolute no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. What about you? You must be the... Yes, you must be like the most shocked of all, huh? Mondo? Dude had a real complex about being weak. Dude, you mean Chihiro. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that one more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned that she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help but wonder what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the truth bullets. What is so important about Mondo's account in this case? Wait, no. What did he say? Chihiro had told everyone willing to get stronger. Some assume that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admires strength more than anything. Anything else? Okay. Uh, what do you have to say, Sakura? You said you couldn't protect her, so I guess this locker room. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Shihiro's death. You use it all the time since yesterday that we found out about it. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. I wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. But instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But that she could also have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Good. That is good to know. What about you? If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Have you done your investigation, Kyoko? She took her time examining the corpse. Okay, no, this is the same. What else do we have to investigate? What about the... no, that's the body.
very. What?
Uh... There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. Impressive deduction, Makoto. The Monokuma's file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything. What about this? What about this? If she was seeing Mondo, and Mondo, because he's an idiot, he was like, "Hey Chihiro, catch!" and just kill her. And then he was, "Oh fuck, what should I do now?" And he just painted the blood and stuff because. Locker room dumbbell. She has been added to you. Okay. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Already?
What?
New clues will magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That is true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Yeah, I like Kyoko way more. So this is our next location. This place is related to the investigation. Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Another one of those. There's a bunch of different pool related items on the shelf, which has nothing to do with the case. But I got a coin. What about this? A flotation donut. I don't think it's related to what happened to Chihiro. But I got a coin. The machine gun. Medical gun was used to no, impossible. If it were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. Yeah, but the thing is that not anybody could get in the locker room. The locker room could only be accessed with your friggin' thing and with a girl one. Which means that it was either a girl, because Chihiro couldn't possibly have made another person come in, like a man, or it was a guy who stole a girl's handbook. You've already spent plenty of time checking the scene. There's plenty of other things to left to check here. Are they? What am I supposed to check, guys? Oh yeah, that. If I remember right, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Yep.
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about the card reader.
Yeah.
Yes, The card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it is impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, right?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibits anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Yes. Correctly correct. So then, that means that only girls could go to the locker room and only boys could go to the boys' room. Yes, but it says that they prohibit lending your thing, but somebody could have stolen it. In other words, Shigeru's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See, right? Through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Shihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a punny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Oh. In order to borrow something from someone then, that means someone would have to loan it, so...
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me wanna pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I will charge you with criminal negligence. Okay? No more questions, figure out the rest on your own themselves.
That's fine.
Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I will fill you in myself. Please do. Let's head to the main hall. Why the main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to truth bullets. Sure. And we came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? A surveillance camera. And there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Very observant, Makoto. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Oh. So those are the people, the dead people. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then the 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Maisono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now that you understand, this is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Yeah, you can borrow it, and you can borrow it from someone dead. I see, yeah, I understand now. Main hall ebooks, e-handbooks, have been added to truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Yungo's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. Maybe someone broke theirs and they replaced it with Leon's. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Is it necessary for us to remember this? That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind a cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey.
You're
Hey,
making
hey,
me
hey.
angry! Now I'm really angry!
What are you gonna say? That your e-handbooks are undestroyable? What? The e-handbook is essential to students' life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to tons of pressure and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it won't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
That Leah must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you may ask, how can that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. Yep. Somebody tweaked with their handbook and then left it there and then got another one which was Leon's for some reason. Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. I do see a connection. Maybe. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Shihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. You don't know if... like... then you really think... you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one who killed
Don't
Chihiro?
make me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fan is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, But that's gonna be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. What do you mean by wait, what?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I have a basis to believe that. I assure you. You don't look like it's one of us. Okay. What is your basis? Is there really proof? There's someone I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro. Evidence. That's something that like that really... Hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help. Who else is dead?
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
'Cause, I mean,
It's an emergency. It's an emergency. Please come. You gotta help me. What is it, Aoi?
please.
Okay, we're gonna help you. Just come down, okay, Hina?
'Cause, I mean,
But it's an emergency. Okay, what is it? An emergency. What happened?
well,
Something wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko I must admit, I'm intrigued. Is it because you like her? No, it's not. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd say no. And that would be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms. To Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Okay, guys. On the next episode, we're gonna go into Toko's room. Look at her little annoying face. At least it doesn't have like the tongue out in this case. Anyway, please if you liked the video leave a comment and see you next time. Goodbye.